All right, shalom, shalom. Before we begin our lesson, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. This Akim, the brother Deals, brother Ba'ashem. And we are doing a sit-in lesson today. Also want to give double honor and a salute today. Let the fruit grow. So I'll talk about stuff. And just like always, man, as the Lord had commanded us, we're setting our face against Mount Sid, prophesying the revelation of Yahweh Shai, man. The things that are coming to this place, Babylon the Great, in America, that we were just talking about, things that these people are, indulging in, this lifestyle, but little do they know that the fashions of this world are going to pass away, but these people are just calling their folly, man. They don't realize the Lord has bigger plans, and your plan cannot supersede or supersede the Lord's plan. Right? You know what I'm saying? And the devil also got a whole nother agenda. You know what I'm saying? Agenda 21, the agenda of 21st century, agenda 2030. That's what it is. And that agenda is NWO, the Great Reset. That's what he's trying to bring about. Now, I want to start with the precept. This book of Psalm 52, and I'm gonna start at 1, but I'm gonna read the subtitle. It reads, "Futility of boastful wickedness." Man. Futility of boastful wickedness, meaning that boasting in wickedness is futile, man. Basically. Like, so, Strong's H1670. Domain. Like I said, Psalm 52 for the top, it says, Meschil, a song of David, when Doeg, the Edomite, came and told Saul and said to him, David is come to the house of Amalekite. Like David is come to the house of Amalek. Yeah, I meant to say Amalek. Like, why boastest thou, why boastest thou thyself in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of Yahweh is yours continually. Even though, it's referring to more or less, you know, Saul, but this also because it has who? The Edomite in here, but this is also talking about who is the wicked man. Um, the Edomite, what I'm saying? That's why I read the subtitle when it reads futility of boastful wickedness, man. So we know who the wicked is, man. To the Malachi 1 and 4, man. Continuing on, thy tongue devises mischief like a sharp razor working. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather and speak righteousness. And that's what Esau Edom loves to do, man. He loves to speak lies rather than truth. Like when this truth come out, they'll find ways because you know, the Wadi Habashim Shah now able to load on my second channel, which is Real to Real Truth, which we're broadcasting live now. But last week I was unable to do that because they strike my channel due to an old video that I did. I'm thinking this video was possibly over a year old, but they went back and strike my video, calling it medical mix. I'll put it like that, medical mix. So I was unable to load any type of video, upload, download, or whatever, stream live on the channel that we're streaming live from today. You know what I'm saying? Because the devil Esau Edom is trying to find ways to um, make it hard for the truth to come out, man. You know,
Yeah, the scripture says Satan hinders. I think the Apostle Paul said it, if I'm not mistaken. That's what the devil does. He hinders. They try to hinder righteousness, especially most definitely the word of truth. They try to hinder, pass it off as conspiracy theory, go and play misinformation, conspiracy theory. That's what they try. That's what the devil, what they do. That's what they try to pass on. Try to pass it off as try to pass the truth. Most definitely this word as that, like false. So they get it after they can't fool you, they're gonna try to hinder it from coming out. That's why they strike the page. It's a modern day book, a modern day form of book, because that's what your page is. Page, just like it says, a page. So you got a video of that's your page on the page. Strike the page, and out of it, eventually they try to strike the whole channel. That's like burning down a book that you put up of information. It's digital book basically that you put up. That's why it's called on the page. It's a modern day form of book.
I'm gonna read the New Living Translation, Book of Psalms 2:2, and it says, "All day long you plot destruction. Your tongue cut like a sharp razor. You're an expert in telling lies." But this is what this devil is, man. He's an expert in telling lies, man. He got everything sewn up, man. He got all four corners, man. He got the market pretty much sewn up. You can't do nothing if you can't do nothing at all. And, you know, Babylon the Great, man, and then you almost throughout the world, man, without this devil having some type of say so in it, man. You know,
Yep, Job 9:24, it says the earth was given to the hands of the wicked. So that's why you can't do anything without this demon. He might know anything about it. They control everything that goes on in the world. You know, the so-called white man controls everything. But what he wants now, he wants total control, meaning total surveillance. You know, he can control over you. That goes to Revelation 13:16, verse 8. MOTV, see here, the microchip. That's what it is. Right? He wants total control. He already has control, but he wants total control. You want to know everything, what's going on, how you thinking, what you think, how you feeling, what you doing. You want to control everything. You want to play the most high. That's the most high ability. The most high has that ability to know your thoughts, your intent, your feelings, your truth, like everything that you're doing, even in secret. The most high knows everything. So that's how the so-called white man is trying to create an atmosphere of total control through this new world order with technology, man. Creates the data. So through technology, trying to have that total control in the form of a God, form of the Most High.
Continuing on in New Living Translation, Psalm 52:3, you love evil more than good and lies more than the truth. Who defines that? That's this devil, man. He loves evil more than good and lies more than the truth. That's why we brought that example about, brother's channel, and he uh, pretty much updated his policy on the platforms that he had complete control of, like YouTube and, Facebook and all these other platforms this devil has control of, where you set guidelines and policies, what you can and can't do. But nonetheless, man, on YouTube you can find all type of wickedness, man. But stuff is still up, man. But as soon as the men of the Lord come out and just read from the Bible, they start, examining and they take our, which are truth down and try to demonize it. But you got all type of wickedness on these platforms, man, to, murder, you know, all types of things going on, man. And those videos are up, getting thousands of views. And for the most part, man, our brothers, we don't get that many views, man. You got some brothers that, the Wada Yahabash on the outside, they have quite a bit of views, but then you got some brothers just like ourselves. We don't get that many views, man, if all, man. But yet these devils still find a reason to strike our channels down, and we don't even get that many views, man.
Another precept of Ecclesiastes 6 says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low places. So that's why I think, like I was saying, that's why a lot of this folly, wickedness that's being shown on media on platforms. They get a lot of views, but folly set in great dignity. Right? These what is it? These challenges on Instagram or whatever. I forgot what he called it. Something challenge, but something challenge. Such and such challenge. Do this, do that. They get millions, hundreds of thousands, thousands of hundreds of millions of views for folly. That's folly, man. Set great dignity in this place, man, ran by Esau and the wicked. The folly, man, the truth, the rich, us, the Israelites, the truth, the elect, sit in low places, man. Yeah, that's why we don't get that many views.
Continuing on, talking to 4, you love to destroy others with your words, you liar. That's exactly what Esau even does. And, it's like bringing out, like I mentioned before, these guidelines that they bring out. They destroy others with their words. So they pass legislation, they pass policy, try to destroy others, man, with their words because they are what? Liars. Man. They don't like the truth to come out, man. Like I said, you got men that are reading from the Bible and interpreting the Bible the way it should be. And, you know, joining it precepts with current, present, and future events, man. Past, present, future events through the Bible, man. And that's what Yahweh Shai has set up his men to do. You know what I'm saying? But this devil finds some means to try to interrupt that, man. It's like the brother brought out, Satan hindering, because this devil is anti-Mashiach, man. So he's adverse. He's against Yahweh Shai. So that's why, we're like I just brought out that precept, the rich is set in low places, you know, because these riches well, these videos mainly started from our elders, man. These are the real witches, man. You know what I'm saying? This truth, man. And what the people of this world is doing, they're indulging in folly, man. Things that are aimed that are not going to amount to anything. And Lord willing, um, by us, doing the will and the work of Yahweh Yahweh Shai, we will get rewarded for this, man. In the what? The world to come, man. You know, continuing on, verse 5, for Yahweh will strike you down once and for all. He will pull you from your home and uproot you from the land of the living, man. And that's ultimately what's going to happen to this devil, man. Yahweh Shai is going to strike this devil down once and for all, man. He's going to what? Pull him from his home, mainly these underground bunkers, man. He's going to uproot them. They're going to go into captivity, and then you will be uprooted. Then he's going to be uprooted from the land of the living, man. But this devil, ultimately, like I said, the Lord said he wouldn't even leave you son nor nephew, man. And that's what's going to happen to this devil, man. He's going to be uprooted. I mean, if he uproots something, that's it, man. There's no, regenerating, or there's no regrowing that family tree, man, that bloodline. And that's what the Lord is going to do to this devil. Also, continuing on, the righteous will see it and be amazed. They will laugh and say, "Look what happened to mighty war. Look what happens to mighty warriors who do not trust in Yahweh. They trust their wealth instead, and growing more and more bold in their wickedness, man." That's what this devil is. He's trusting his wealth, man. He don't trust in the Lord, man. And they grow more and more bold, man. That's why they do the things that they do. They're testing, pretty much they're trying to test um basically what the men of the Lord started with the elders of the truth that are teaching the truth. They're going to ultimately they're going to ultimately test if the sayings that we say, well, actually, Yahweh Shah say, they're going to ultimately test this to see if it is true, man. Because that's what this devil does, man. He grows bolder and bolder, man. You know, but ultimately he's going to test what he seems to be or deemed to be a theory, man. You know what I mean? He's going to test um to see if the precept he's teaching started from my elders first and foremost are true to the word, man. And Yahweh Shah is going to what? As the Lord said, let the Lord be the truth. And I'm going to paraphrase it. But yeah, that's what this devil's going to do, man. He's going to test. He's going to test. Uh, he's going to check. He's going to test these sayings, man, of Yahweh Shai through his men that we interpreted, man. He's going to test it. So he grows bolder and bolder every day, man. You know, I got to see something about the book of Romans chapter 3, verse 4. It says, I'm sorry, 3, Romans 3, 3 says, "For what if some did not believe, shall that unbelief make the faith in the Most High without effect? The Most High forbid. Yea, the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as is written." God. So that's the point. So just like I say, English, he don't believe. It's basically he don't like speak heathen. They don't have the spirit of belief.
give them that ability to believe in scripture. That they part. That's why they got to dig and find evidence. They don't have, some things are evidence. It's like the scripture says, some things are evidence, but some things are dealing with the spirit, the things that's not seen, which is the spirit. So this dude, these Edomites, they are carnal, right? Just like, for instance, this guy here, the Prime Minister of Canada, he says he got, he's making this bill C-367, right? Bill C-367, which says praying in public, reading aloud from the Bible is hate speech, you know, uh, which is hate speech to be severely punished. So this guy, the Prime Minister Trudeau of Canada, which is going to bring in persecution and ultimately the famine in the world. This is just a build up to that. Because I think he got brothers, brethren, Canada, if I'm not mistaken, you know. So this is all an effort to bring about prophecy, the famine of the world. I think it's the Amos, if I'm not mistaken. So, the book of Amos, the famine of the world, right? So ultimately, all these countries are going to adopt some type of form of this. Talking about that's already a big thing in America, and I think it goes about talk about the anti-Semitism, right? That's what he says. I'm gonna just read a little bit. It says the Trudeau government has introduced a bill that could land Christians in prison for quoting the Bible, for expressing traditional faith-based opinions if the Canadian government deems it promotes hatred or anti-Semitism. Anti-Semitism. So yeah, so know, this is all talked about um, by our elders, first and foremost our elders and the apostles and the men that follow, on down, you know, this is prophecy. This is spoken about prophecy by like the elder was the Bible saying he loved lies, man. He loved lies over truth, roughly paraphrasing. So when the truth is out, the scripture, the Holy Bible is you become an enemy. I think Apostle Paul tells you that. Have I become an enemy because I tell you the truth? So, in Galatians chapter 4 and 16, it says, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? So, because we're speaking the truth from the Bible, from the words of the Heavenly Father, you know, we are considered an enemy, in the word of lies that was perpetuated by the so-called white man, which is the devil, which devil means, one definition of devil means deceiver, So someone, the devil deceiver, Revelation says, the book of Revelation tell you that he was loose for a little seed to deceive the nations. Satan is the so-called white man, that's he was loose for a little season. Right? He was loose for a little season to deceive nations, you know. So that's what this is about. He tried to deceive the nation, try to basically suppress the truth, and trying his best to continue, or try to prolong his kingdom. That's why he tried to come with legislation laws. Right? I got another piece of book, Psalm 55, 1 says, the word of his mouth was smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softened as oil, yet they were drawn sword. right? So that's what this devil do. He's trying to act like with legislation policy that it's a good thing. It de-promote, de-escalate hatred, hate speech, hatred, trying to bring about just like say through peace, he will destroy many. I think that's by peace he will destroy many. That's why he's trying to act like he's trying to bring about peace through his policy, his legislation, But these are drawn swords, right? Yet war was in his heart and it was drawn swords, his words with his legislation. They are basically to come against this truth, the poor, the men of the Lord, basically, the men that's speaking for the Holy Bible, speaking the words of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh God. That's basically what the words are for. And they go into detail to how this guy talking about this bill C-367 that is passed, right? Talking about
I got a precept when you get that out. This book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 5, and read. Fear, like the fear of the Lord, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh, beginning of knowledge. But fools despise wisdom and instruction. So this devil, man, he despised this wisdom and the instruction of Yahweh, Bashim, He has the Bible, but what he do with the Bible said, he cast it behind him. You know what I'm saying? That's another move what this devil is doing in Canada by banning the word, deeming it hate speech. That's further proof that he has the instruction of Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, but what he's doing, casting it behind it. You know what I'm saying? He's not interested, man. You know what I'm saying? And there's a precept in Job that said what the wicked, pretty much says, believing in the Lord, what the paraphrase, what does it profit him by believing in the Lord, man? That's the devil, that's what this devil attitude is, man. Like what you know, following the instructions of the Almighty, man, what will it profit him? What will it profit him, man? So this devil doesn't see this truth as what it is, man, because he's anti-Mashiach, man. And also, I'm gonna bring out another precept, like you said, the fool despise wisdom. And yet Esau Edom is the ultimate fool. And let's go to the book of Job. So I'm gonna start at 30.
before we say, but what, like you say, he said, the Edomites have the Bible in their possession, but he cast it behind him. This very same guy have an article here from ARPA Canada, which reads, this came out on January 2018. It says Prime Minister Trudeau say thanks for the Bible. So this guy is a fucking hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? Now he's trying to ban the Bible now, but 2018 he was saying thanks for the Bible. I'm gonna see if I can find the paragraph real quick. Right? It says Prime Minister Justin Trudeau sent us a letter thanking us for the Bible and adding French. Your good words have touched me, and I wish you great success for the continuation of your project. So I have this guy basically thanking these people for the Bible. Man. I guess they sent him a Bible, I guess, and he said thanks for the Bible. Man. So he's a hypocrite, man. So now he's trying to make legislation. Now he's trying to make legislation to criminalize anyone that reads for the Bible, man, to have traditional Christian views, speaking anti-Semitic, anti-Sem words, speaking against the LGBTQ, XYZ, you speaking against Sodom and Gomorrah behavior, you're deemed a criminal, man. So these Edomites are hypocrites. Like I said, they cast the word of the Lord behind them.
This is the book of Job 30, and I'm starting at 6. It says, dwell in the clefts of the valley, in the caves of the earth, and in the rock, among the bushes they break, under the nettle they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were violent in the earth. That's talking about Esau, Edom. What? Dwell in the clefts of the valley, in caves in the earth, in the rock, the guy called cave beasts, man, you know, but that's how they live, man, and they still acknowledge, you know, that they were the so-called Neanderthal and the way they live, and they're trying to, portray that the Neanderthal died out in a more intellectual, or there was like two types of Edomites, and the one that was the Neanderthal got, done away with, and the more intellectual Edomite prevailed. Nah, man, they was taught by us to be civilized, man. We civilized them, and then eventually what they did, they took over, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they like. They was, they dwelled in caves and cliffs, you know. But ultimately, the precept says, was the point, I was bringing out, they were children of fools, man. Like that's what he said. Fools despise instruction. Man. They despise the instruction of Yahweh while Yahweh Shai. That's why just like I was bringing out that policy that Canadian Prime Minister banning on the Bible and even in hate speech, that's a method of him casting the Bible away, man, casting it behind him. Because that's a fool move right there, man. That's what a fool would do, man. You know. But you can go ahead out.
Like I was saying, this guy's a hypocrite. Like in 2018, he was thanking people for the Bible, saying thanks for the Bible, right? Yeah, from, from ARPA Canada, the secretary, right? And, what he said, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau sent us a letter thanking for the Bible, for like, French, your good words have touched me. I wish you great success for the continuation of the project. Thank they gave him a Bible. He said thank you for the Bible. So basically, he's a hypocrite. You know, these Edomites are hypocrites. They're trying to, they're accused you of doing the same thing that they're doing, but the so-called white man, like these devil, they do it on the highest level. Man. But they just like the scripture said, they're sucking a camel, but a straight out of net. Man. So that's what they do. They looking for the littlest things. They look for the littlest things to talk about you, man. That's how these people get down. We blame you, and they more or less whatever they do, they try to keep it secret. This criminal lifestyle, extortion, robbery, rape, robbery, murder. They try to keep it a secret because that's where his power lies. His power lies in secret. So he's trying to find these little things that he can accuse you with, but he's a hypocrite, man. You know, I got this out of the book of Job 24, Lord thou die, this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for the moment. So that's what these wicked, they're gonna be cut short, man. You know, they was on the Lord, you know, they was on their power roughly like 500 years. They currently, you know, they on the power like roughly like 500 years or in power, you know, since the Renaissance, the 13th century, you know, roughly like 500 years. That's how long this devil's been ruling since the Renaissance, right? Came back in power, you know. So that time is cutting short because we see the ending of this wicked kingdom. We see it crumbling, you know. So we know he's at the end. You know, he's at the end because he's being exposed. You know, prophecy is coming forth. You know, these things that Messiah said will happen before his return. We see these things happen. You know, so you know we at the end of this devil, these hypocrites, being ruler over the earth, man. We see this. You know, we know what the spirit these things are happening. You know, because his time reign is short, man. You know, if he continues on, like the scripture said, there'll be no flesh left to be saved, man. Because he's trying to do away with through his false logic of science, even the news. I think it's Fox News. That's what they said. They said this pandemic like that was based on no science at all, man. 6 feet distance, face wearing your face covered up, you know. None of that was based upon science, man. You know. So even on the news they said this dude and this, but we understand that it was a man-made thing, man. This viral thing that was out was man-made. Fauci came out and said it himself, man, that it was a man-made. Um, they have creating similar viral thing as that C thing, man, but you can't even talk about it. You know, even though they say treat it like the flu, you still can't talk about it. This is facts. You just Google it. What Fauci said, man. You know, these are things that Fauci himself has said. So, but if you speak on it, they'll say medical you know, disinformation, medical. But this is facts. He's coming out here. He's coming and telling you that himself, man. You know, there's articles, videos of him saying it himself. But if you say it, you know, the right person said, which is the men of the Lord, they'll try to strike these down, man. You know, so that's the devil trying to hide, man. Trying to hide, um, and still trying to conceal the truth, even though it's still out there. So that's the devil being the devil, man. So that's the devil being the devil, and Esau Edom being who he is, man. You know, the seed, you know. I got another one still in the book of Job, 15:34. Book of Job, verse 34 says, the congregation of the hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume his tabernacle, and fire shall consume the tabernacle of bridal, right? They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepares deceit. So yeah, that's what Mike does. The congregation, the congregation shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacle of bridal. So that fire ultimately is the ICBM nuclear missile. And when the Messiah comes back, Yahweh Shai, in what they call UFOs or UAPs, whatever they try to. That's what only reason why they rename things try to confuse people. They are not flying saucers no more. That's what they used to call them, flying saucers. Now they're UFOs. They're not UFOs no more. They're UAPs. Now they even changed UAP up. It's something else. You know, I think they used to call it unidentified flying phenomenon. Now they call it something else.
Yeah, unidentified flying object. Now they call it aerial phenomenon.
Yeah, unidentified flying object. Unidentified aerial, yeah, unidentified aerial phenomenon. They keep changing the words and acronyms up, just basically just trying to confuse people, man, you know. But like the scripture said, that's what's going to happen. That's the tabernacle house, Babylon the Great, which is America. Man. This place is going to be consumed with fire. You can read once again, Job 34 says, for the congregation of the hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacle of robbery. That's what goes on here. They pay you money off, man. And then they're do wicked. Man. You got money, that's why they say if you got money here, you can rule, man. It don't matter what you do, as long as you got the money to pay off the lawyer, you got the money to get out of the charges, you got the money to pay off the senator, you got the money to pay off the whoever's in charge, man. These politicians, they corrupt anyway, because they feel like, they all of them are corrupt, man. There's a lot of bribery things going on, even with these, for instance, these CDL drivers, man, they call like these state troopers or these state troopers was being bribed and given CDL license to random people, man, just because they probably paid the money to take dollars. Let me have this CDL license, whatever the case may be, man. And that's going on a lot in America, bribery. You can get paid, people paid, they'll pay you off to get things, to get out of trouble, man. The fire shall consume the tabernacle of robbery. They conceive mischief, bring forth vanity, and their belly prepare deceit. That's what these Edomite does, man. They think of ways to prepare the fool you. They prepare deceit, man. They conceive mischief. They think of mischief, bringing forth vanity. Things that doesn't have any any substance, just like those GMOs. That's GMOs. That's not real food. Chemical based, chemical laced. You look at a lot of these. For instance, you look at a lot of these products you get from the store. A lot of them are. They say GMOs, or now they try to use bioengineered. Bio, they're trying to use the word bioengineered in place of GMOs. They're trying to be more sleek. Then you look at a lot of these products, they got a 30, 40, different ingredients, man. A lot of them are not good for your high fructose corn syrup. For one, soy, you know, all these canola, these oils that's not good, like canola oil, and all these other oils are not good for you. For instance, they got all these words that you can barely pronounce, man. Like you can't pronounce the word, you shouldn't even eat. But it's in the majority of all these products. Even the food that you think is healthy, your vegetables and fruits are laced with pesticides. They were just talking about Cheerios and Quaker Oats are are known to have this pesticide that contributes to infertility, man. So it makes you unfertile. It's known in animals to make animals unfertile, but that same pesticide is found in Cheerios and Quaker wheat products, man. So this devil, just like the scripture said, if the Lord didn't come back, or there'd be no flesh left to be saved, man. Because he'd try to do like the scripture said on what it says, he conceived mischief and bring forth vanity. His belly prepared to seek. So he through his policy, he'll bring forth mischief, vanity. He's preparing this deceit for you through his policy. He'll say, come out and say, look, just like they're trying to say now with the carbon footprint. This guy, Bill Gates, which he admitted himself, he said he probably got one of the biggest carbon footprints out there, man. Because he up here flying these jets back and forth everywhere, his private jets. He's talking about he probably got one of the biggest carbon footprints out there, man. But he talking about all I eat is GMO, corn, wheat, which he invested in, man. He's investing money in this. That's why he's buying up all this farmland, man. So that's what they were basically saying. He's only in his only interest. He only invests in things of his own interest. He thinks he's gonna make money in it. That's when he invests, like he's some type of big philanthropist. But he only invests in things that he knows he's gonna make money. So he don't have anybody in consideration but himself, man. He only consider profit, man. Like the scripture said, the love of money is the root of all evil. So, these demons only think about profit, man. Only think about money, bribery. That's why they think of money, man. Because like I was saying, he's he's carnal, man. He's not spiritual. And he bring forth vanity like that, like these GMO foods, man. Like they ain't good for you, man. Like they were saying, like they don't know the long term effects of people eating GMO food. They just got it on your shelf like this impossible meat, which is another thing that he got on the shelf. Impossible meat, these soy burgers and shit like that. That shit ain't good for you, man. You don't know what it is. There's another one too. There's another product he got out there. You know, they try to do away with cows. Talking about cows contribute. I think it's like 1%, 2%. I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 6% of the CO2 emissions through the gases. Them burn I can't think of the word. Basically, expelling gases. They said that they contribute to this carbon footprint, man. Basically polluting the air and causing different weather patterns, man. That's why they're trying to blame these different weather patterns on the CO2 emission, man. So they try to do away with cattle and beef and have you people eat bugs, man. Just like that video, that movie they got out called Snow Train or something like that, man. It's not Snow Train, it's something else. Something else, something else train. But you put that Snow Train, it'll come up. The movie will come up, man. So that's what they trying to have, because they said Tyson invested in building, like I think it said 50 million or $500 million, man, in building facilities to produce crickets. So and all this is part of the Great Reset, man. The NWO. All this is part of the GMO, the carbon footprint thing, the 15-minute cities, the electrical vehicles, surveillance, you know, the Depop. All this is part of the Agenda 21, which is the NWO, man. You know, if I get that. Yeah, Snow Snowpiercer. That's the movie. Look at that movie, Snowpiercer. They was feeding the low level people at the back of the train. First, they was committing cannibalism. They was eating each other, man, cutting off limbs, eating babies. That's what they was doing at first. They were committing cannibalism, and then they as time progressed, they gave them these bars and shit. Look like yellow chocolate bars or something like that. But it was basically bugs, man. And they made out of these bars, man. So that's what they want. That's what they want you people to eat, man. Bugs and shit, man. You know, crickets and shit. They want to do away with eat meat, you know, through their logic. Like the scripture said, he bring forth they conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepared for sea. So that's what these devils are doing, man. They're preparing to seek through his policy. Let's talk about uh, the wicked plot against the just and dash upon him with his teeth, and his teeth that he his legislation with
I got preached of this book of Ecclesiastes 33, and I'm gonna go to the point, which is at 14. It says, "Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the work of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another." That's what's going on, man. You got this devil, which is the wicked, against who? The Lord's anointed, man, which is the righteous, you know. So that's what's going on, good against evil, man. That's why this devil is at odds, because he's adverse. He's Satan, man. Satan means, Satan means adversary. Khan means adversary, man. So it's one against another. The wicked against the righteous, man. You know,
adversary basically enemy. Psalm 83, Psalm 83 tell you the enemy of the Lord, the enemy of the like first they mention who? Tabernacles of Edom, so-called white man. Basically all these other different nations, they are enemies. And they treat you, especially the so-called white man, he treats you that way. Man. He treats you just like an enemy, you know.
evident.
Yeah, you can tell you, he lies to your face. He's getting all these benefits for foreigners. You know, they come over here, they got all these benefits, especially down these other foreign. They talk about the northern kingdom, but you know, that's just him causing more division between the nation of Israel. So the northern kingdom Spanish Latino population, they're about people, but you know, they're not in the southern kingdom with Negro. It's under a heavier curse than the northern. So they're under a heavier curse. But you know, these devils are using that vision for their benefit, man, you know. And like these Chinese and these other European immigrants that coming over here, they got money and stuff set aside, like I was saying, like about this border house, right? We talking about the border house, about the Chinese shit, about the border house. We talking about the Chinese. They got Chinese people, probably these white people, so-called white neighborhoods and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. We were talking about that a couple of days ago. Yep. They find means, man. You know, we were talking about that a couple of days ago, man. They find means for these immigrants, man, to live out here. Just like we was talking before, you know, we came, we cut the feed live. We was bringing up this topic, man, about how they'll provide, monetary funds for the immigrants, like 20, 20 grand on a debit card, and finding them a place to live, means transportation. You know what I mean? If they're not um, workers permit, they'll find them, means to get education. While you got your citizens, seeking help, uh, you know, struggling to pay their bills, and a lot of them, this homeless issue is, you know, some of it's by choice. I seen that some of it's by choice, but nonetheless, it's a problem, man.
So basically, what I was saying, I was talking about these Chinese and European other immigrants, you don't see it, man. Even though they say a lot of the immigrants coming over here from China, you don't see a lot of these Chinese people out in the street.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had, you know, we stay in the South, but I have yet to see a homeless Chinese person.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm saying. Cause yeah, basically that's what I was saying. They have these houses like I was trying to say. You have these houses set up in these so-called white neighborhoods for these Chinese people to vacate. Man, they already got shit set up for them, man. Like they got these safe havens that they can go to because they showed it on Fox. Even with them being transported over here, man, they got safe havens. But the Latino community, they gotta walk. You know, these Chinese, they can get flown. Then they got drop off points, and they got places that they can go to have houses and comfort. They can probably get a meal, and then they on to another destination. And they got another safe point. You know what I'm saying? When they land, they got a place for the Chinese they didn't go to, but the Latino community, they ain't got that, man. A lot of them gotta walk. They got to be in the elements, going through walking through the desert, the jungle, and all that shit. These Chinese, man, most of them, a lot of them, they don't deal with that shit, man. They got safe haven points, man. They get flown, they got taxi cabs, and they get dropped off at a safe haven that they can wash up and get a meal and shit like that, and they go on to the next destination, man. Just like when they get here in America. And all this is funded through the taxpayers' dollars, man. There's a bill that came from the White House that gives taxpayer money, U.S. taxpayer money to to the UN to fund these immigrants to come over here, man. To fund this immigrant migration, man. But a lot of it's being funded a lot of it's being just distributed to these Chinese. But once these Latinos they make it over here, then that's when they receive their benefit. If they, cause a lot of them get kidnapped, a lot of them die. Things happen to them. They wind up in human sex trafficking, children and the women. They wind up in human sex trafficking schemes and shit. You know, and then if they finally make it to America, then that's when they're gonna see their benefit. They'll probably get this benefit here and there, even though they got them in these hotels and all that. But they ain't got none of that for the Chinese people, man. You know why? Because like I said, they got safe havens here, man. They got places, they got these houses set up, they got government funding, they got these boarding houses, room houses for these Chinese over here, man. You don't see no Chinese man, woman, and child. I'm not saying there's none any out there. If they are, they're slim next to none, man. But the only person you see out here on the street are children of Israel, man, the Latino and the Haitian community, man. That's the only ones you see out here that's stranded out on the streets, homeless, and got nowhere to go, man. You don't see that from no other nation, especially European nations, Chinese man, Japanese man, none of that. You don't see that happening to them, you know. Or they got safe havens here. But I gotta going back to 37 and 12, he said the wicked plotteth against the just, gnash upon them with his teeth. So that's what the wicked do. He plot against the just. Malachi 1 and 4 tells you that Edom is wicked. Man. Edom is the border of wickedness, man. Border means territory. Wherever he rules, wickedness thrives. Man. That's why Sweden got the MOTD already. And what else is in Sweden? Davos, where they were the UF World Economic Forum, Davos, Switzerland. You know, the World Economic Forum is over there. Goddamn, I think who's that? That, World Health Organization. That's over there, man. World Health Organization. That's they over there, man. So a lot of this wickedness is over there in these European countries. They're living like it's normal, man. You know, they accept bestiality over there. You know that damn Solomon and Gomorrah lifestyle is okay over there. You know, because they the border of wickedness, man. On Psalm 37 and 12, where it says, "Wicked plot against the just," right? Right? Wicked is the Edomites, the just are the Israelites. You know, we are the just, man. And Nash upon them with his you can go to his word, look up truth. There's a definition under the word truth, which teeth is plural, truth is singular. It says definition. It says genuine force or effectiveness of a body, like a genuine force or effectiveness of a body or in a law or agreement. So the force of a law, the genuine force of a law or an agreement. So what is that? It's legislation, man. We can plot against his genuine force through his laws and agreements, his policies, man. Legislation. That's why these Edomites do. They enforce things with legislation and laws. I was looking at a video today. They was talking about this guy was at the airport, Edomite, behind the camera, talking about you misgender me again. So that's what they try to act like, man, through his policy, man. They can make you seem like you're a criminal. Criminal. There's a biological man standing in front of you, but if you don't identify as a man, and you call him one, you can be in trouble, basically, man. That's the folly that's in America, man. Because that's basically what he was trying to say the other guy was doing. And there was a so-called black guy on the other end trying to get things straight, get them on a plane or a flight or something. He was calling him sir or him or something like that, and he was getting offended. The Edomite was getting offended because he don't identify as a man. You know, that's what they do, man. They try to their legislation. They try to seem like you're a criminal, man. You get folly, man. That's the devil. National fund the just with his teeth, meaning his policies, legislation, laws and shit. Man. So that's what it means, a genuine force or effectiveness of a body or a law or agreement. The body of Congress. The body of Congress. The Senate and the House. When they make up these legislations. You know, so that's what they do. That's why going back to this guy Truman, he's gonna come with this bill that's plot against the justice. So he's gonna make this bill that guy Truman, which is Canada, but all these, all these government are gonna unify, man. It's gonna be like it says, a one world order, man. A new world order, one world government. So they all gonna be in that mind state, man. They already basically saying that in America, we need to do something about it. This anti-sim being thrown around, you know, that bill C dash yes, bill C dash 367, man. You know, I'm gonna just read it again. It says Canadian persecution about to be introduced in Canada, right? We put this on X or Twitter, right? It says it passed bill C 36 to land Christians in jail for quoting the Bible or expressing a faith-based opinion if Canadian government promotion of hatred or anti-Semitism. You know, so that's the wicked plotting against the just man. So, because like the scripture said, we are of upright conversation, man. You
a precept in the book of Psalm 7 and verse 4 says, my soul among lions, and I lie even among them that are set on fire, even the sons of men, whose teeth are spears and arrows, and their tongue a sharp sword. That's what these devils is, man. Their teeth meaning their military, man, or spears and arrows.
yeah, the legislation first. You have to use the legislation. This is government structure. Legislation branch. The legislation branch is passing the law. They make up the legislation, and the judicial branch convicts you, right? They put you to jail. You know, I mean, nah, the legislation makes up the law. In the executive branch, they come arrest you. You know, they arrest you, and if they arrest you, and which is the military on down from the military on down to the local police. That's the executive branch. Then it's their execute. Yeah, they execute to put you in jail from the military on down to the local police. That's legislation. I mean, that's his executive branch. A lot of it then is judicial, which the court system, they find you guilty or innocent. You know, so that's what it is, man. The legislation, they pass, they make the laws, and then they use the executive branch, which is the military, down to the local police to execute, to force you to obey these laws. And if you don't, they arrest you or whatever, put you in jail, and then the judge find out, then the judicial branch find out if you're guilty or not guilty. You know, so all tied together, man. Legislation, executive, and judicial, man, all together. You know? That's that team, man. All this, all how it works together. That's the system, man. That beast system. Those two horns and shit. That body of Congress, you know, which the legislation branch, body of Congress. Right? So you say a precept again, going up.
Book of Psalm 7 and 4, my soul is among lions, and I lie even among them that are set on fire, even the sons of men, whose teeth are spears and arrows, and their tongue a sharp sword.
Right? That's what it is. Their tongues are sharp sword, man. Legislation. Tongues are sharp sword, right? Got another precept, Psalm 37 and 14. It says, the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and the needy, and to slay such as be of right conversation. That's us, man. You know, wicked is drawing out the sword, it's legislation, right? The sword, that's the teeth. And then the sword is the executive branch, right? This military is beast. They drawn out swords. Like I said, it's scripture said what he just said. His tongues are drawn swords, man. So he give out a decree. He give out policy. He do that first, and then he execute through his executive branch, man, military on to the local police. Which that you see that in New York right now. The military is working with the local police in the subway. That's that executive order. That's them drawn swords. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna preach again, Psalms 37 and 14. It says, wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be of upright conversation. So that's us, man. We are upright conversation, man. We are speaking righteously the words of the Heavenly Father through the Holy Bible, man. It's this, like I was saying, that guy Trudeau, he's trying to pass legislation, man, that say it's a crime to read the Bible and to pray in public, you know. Read, I'm gonna read it, Psalm 37, start 13. It says, the Lord Yahweh shall laugh at that his days come. Right? So that's what the Lord sees that the day of the Lord is upon you. Right? The day coming. Right? So the Lord is laughing at these things. You know, hope we are the chosen that we're gonna laugh also during this time of trouble, man. There is no other, because the Lord is gonna have his chosen reserved, man. You know, hopefully we are part of it. You know, hopefully we are part of the elect chosen. You know, because we're gonna be laughing also, man. When you people out here gonna be panic mode because they ain't gonna know what's coming, what's happening, man. You know, they gonna be in panic mode. They the Lord, the day of the Lord will come like a thief on these people that are not paying attention, man. You're gonna think everything's good, and then all of a sudden, just suddenly, instantly, shit gonna hit the fan, man. You know, there's gonna be straight chaos out here, man. Famine, chaos, crime running rampant, pestilences, you know, all sorts of things gonna be happening out here. Wild animals, wild beasts, newly created beasts. This is a whole different topic, man. All these things gonna be happening spontaneously, man, out here, man. It's gonna be straight chaos out here, man. You know, famine, you know, pestilence, wild beasts, wild animals gonna be out here roaming around, man. Newly created beasts gonna be out here roaming around, man. You know, all sorts of manner of judgment is going to be set forth out here. You know, chaos, man, and you know that's what's going to be happening out here in Babylon the Great, which is America. The wicked have, verse 14, the wicked have drawn out the sword, they have bent their bow, to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. Their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken, right? So that's what's going to happen to the wicked. Right? Says that their sword shall enter into their own heart, their bows shall be broken. Man. So that's what's going to happen to these Edomites, man. So that sword is going to come back. They going to come back. Um, you know, just like the scripture said, they dig up a pit for their own feet, basically, man. They set these traps for their own foot. You set these women for their own destruction, man. You know, the bow, their strength shall be broken, man. You know, it's going to be broken, man. You know,
And I got to preach that this book of Proverbs 30 and 13. There is a generation, oh how lofty are their eyes, and their eyelids are lifted up. There is a generation whose teeth are as swords, and their jaws as knives, to devour the poor from off the earth, and the needy from among men. So that's what these devils are set, man. They're set is good against it's the wicked against the righteous, man. You know what I'm saying? That generation is the generation of Esau, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what they is. They're lofty. You know, their eyelids are lifted up, meaning that that term that they walk with their head high, held high, and they look down at other people, man. You know, that's what that's ultimately talking about Esau Edom, man. Except for white man, you know, or white people, you know. That's how they act, man. And what they do, what they're prepared to do, what? their teeth are like swords, man, and their jaw teeth are like knives to devour the poor from off the earth and the needy from among men. They have an agenda like we were pointing out, man. You know, and their agenda is to further oppress the children of Israel, man. But ultimately it's to what? Enslave or have everyone captive, man. You know, that's what their agenda is. But the Lord has the ultimate plan, man. Their plan is to do that. But the Lord has the ultimate plan, man. And the Lord is going to what? Disappoint this devil, man. You know, he's not going to allow his enterprise to prosper, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. The Lord is going to upset his enterprise, man. Because this devil has a plan, but he don't know that the Lord has the ultimate plan, man. And he's going to upset, so like he's going to upset this devil's plan, man. Yeah, so we are here to set up. We was here to set up, Lord willing, by the Lord, to what give warning of the enterprise talking about, namely the MOTB. You know, that's that ultimate um uh, temptation that especially modern men, you know what I'm saying, or these modern countries will be faced with, man. That have to use some type of monetary exchange to go about their daily business. It may not be that way. It may not be that way in some of these what they consider third world countries, but ultimately it's going to be tempted in these industrialized countries, man. Like like Babylon the Great, China, Europe, certain parts of Africa, you know, these Arab countries. Majority is going to be a good portion of the world, what I'm saying, is going to be tempted or going to be given that test, of the MOTB, because it's going to be a game changer for most. That if you don't receive it, you're going to be faced with the consequences of what? Not being able to provide for yourself or your family. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what this devil's enterprise is. That's what his agenda is to make you a perpetual servant to him. Well, we're giving warning to what? Because only the elect is going to hear it, to not what? Put our faith in this devil, man. We supposed to put our faith in Yahweh Yahweh Shai, man. The Lord told us what would happen, what would be the penalty of receiving that mark. You know, we want the mark of we want the mark of exemption, man, which the elect has already had, man. All we are doing is hoping and praying that we're part of that number, man. The elect has the mark of exemption, and everyone else has the mark of what? Death, man. We have the elect, Lord willing, you know, well, the elect has the mark of salvation, and everyone else has the mark of damnation, man. That's if you receive, the MOTB. So we're putting our trust and faith in the Lord. We don't put our trust and faith in the devil, man. Men, especially not Esau eating something like white man. We already know what he's about, man. You know what Ecclesiastes, what is it? Right, second 12 to 10. Let me try to get it wrong. Yeah, Ecclesiastes 12 to 10. Never trust our enemy, but like an iron rusteth, so is his wicked. So we was like it's a precept that we bring out from time to time, man. You know, because we know not to trust this devil, man. Because we know his like iron rusted or like iron rusted, so his wickedness, man, is not altogether wiped away, man. It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And though like and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek, so like at least seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember the word and be picked, so like and be quick therewith. You know, and it says, continue on, who would pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent or any such as come nigh wild beasts, man. So it's not gonna be no one's gonna pity you, man, because you see that the Lord is telling you what you should be doing when it comes to this devil, man. It's not trust them, man. You know what I'm saying? But we don't put our trust in this devil, man, because this devil has an agenda, and it's what the ultimate agenda is MOTB, but it's also to continue to oppress the children of Israel, man. And that's his mind state. He's programmed, like one brother, put it beautifully, man. This devil is programmed to be the wicked. He can't do righteous, man. You know what I'm saying? If he do it unwillingly, man. You know what I'm saying? If he does any type of righteousness or good, he's doing it unwillingly, man. You know what I'm saying? This devil is programmed, just like I brought out some time ago, but it's the same by that dude Magdal Madison, man. He was the top general during maybe the Bush what is it, Junior, or I forgot how you call that dude's name, during his administration, during the Bush administration. I think he was the top, the political, the top general or something like that. I can't think of I think it's the Secretary of Defense. Yeah, just like this so-called black guy. I think that's what if I ain't mistaken, I think that's what his position was. But he got to say it, man. He said smiling, smiling. I don't know if he said there's a quote out there. I think you pull that up. All right, I got right. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 to 15 says, that which is crooked cannot be made straight. That which is wanting cannot be numbered. Basically the point, that which is crooked cannot be made straight. The Lord has made Edomites to be a crook. They are the crooked. Another precept, Ecclesiastes chapter 7 13 says, consider the work of the Most High, for who can make that straight which he has made crooked? So who can make straight which he made crooked? Maybe the devil, these Edomites, so-called self-proclaimed white men, he made them to be the crooks of the earth, man. The devil, he made them to be the devil.
You know, he made them to be the vessel of his honor. You know, that crooked serpent. You know, so what the Lord made crooked, no one can make straight. I got another precept, Job 26:13. That by his spirit he hath gone into heaven, his hand have formed the crooked serpent, and he saw that crooked serpent, which the devil, the serpent, was the devil, you know, which he like the devil, the serpent that was in the garden, the spirit of the serpent, he like that so-called white man. That's what they consider when we're speaking, what we speaking is hate speech, but it's truth, you know. So that's why these bills, like we were saying, these bills that they're trying to pass, they're trying to consider, we consider it hate speech, right? You know, that's what they're trying to deem reading from the Bible is hate speech. That's a one, and that's a prime example, man.
My brother precept, but yeah, back to this guy, man. His name is retired General Mad Dog James Madison. He got a famous quote. He says, "Be polite, be professional, but have a plan to kill everybody you meet." That's the attitude with these devils, man. You know, because they want to be just like the precept said in Ecclesiastes 12. Go back. Ecclesiastes 12 and 11 it says, "So he humbled himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and be like, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee." So that's what he said. Don't let this devil sit next to you, man, or he's gonna do what? Overthrow you. And just like that quote I just read from Mad Dog Madison, he says, man, be polite. What he said, be polite, be professional, but have a plan to kill everybody you meet, man. That's this devil, that's their general, meaning their military, their chief, man. And that's what their whole attitude was, man, and still is, man.
And that'll tell you, go down to verse 16 and speak, read verse 16, and it basically tell you the same thing, right?
Come on, let me read that. This book, Ecclesiastes 12:16, it reads, "The enemy speaking sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit."
Yeah. Oh, that's what he said. What he said, courteous, kind, but have a plan to kill him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, be polite, be professional, but have a plan to kill everybody you meet.
Yeah, that's the devil, man. We that again. Verse 6.
Ecclesiastes 12:16, "An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit."
Yeah. Like we read that phrase that Satan from the sky. Act all that.
And I got another friend that's gonna go along with this precept right here, finishing up the precept. It says, "He will weep with his eyes, but if he finds opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood." And I got a precept for this devil right here. He got another precept that says, this is the same guy, Mad Dog Madison, so like it, Mad Dog James Madison. He says, "I come in peace. I did not bring artillery. but I'm pleading with you with tears in my eyes. If you fuck with me, I will kill all. Salaki. If you fuck with me, I will kill you all, man. That goes along with that precept. It says what? Ecclesiastes 12 and 16, and it says, the enemy speaketh weakly with his lips, but in his heart he imagines how to throw thee in a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will put so like he will not be satisfied with blood, man. And that's what this devil he just said it. I'm gonna read a quote from him. It says, I come in peace. I did not bring artillery, but I'm pleading with you with tears in my eyes. If you fuck with me, I'll kill you all, man. And that's what this devil he said. He has opportunity, man. You know, he'll take you out, man. That's this devil's mentality, man. So the Lord warns the Lord or give us warning how to handle this devil, man. You can't trust him, man. Because he's telling you this. And this is not what you say opinion, because that's what these low level Edomites, these ignorant, 2/3, they say, oh, that's just y'all opinion. But now, just like I mentioned earlier, man, um, speaking first and foremost by through our elders, man, we're dissecting these devils and past, present, and future events through the precepts, man. And we're speaking through the precepts what this devil is, man, how his character traits, what his character traits are, man. And the Lord said we should not trust this devil, man. So we're doing what accordingly, man.
I'm going to continue reading verse 17. It says, adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee.
Uh,
He shall shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. That's what you got, that's what you got to do, man. When adversity come upon thee, he there first. And thou, though he pretend to help you, he will undermine you. That's what this devil does, man. Yeah, like he'll help you, adversity comes to hard times, at first, man. Acting like he's trying to help you, shit, man. He's trying to undermine you, trying to overthrow your ass, set your ass up on shit. He would shake his hand and shake his hand, clap his hands, and whisper much and change his countenance. You know, I got another piece of this is the book of Ecclesiasticus of Sirach 19 and 26. It says, there is a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, but inwardly he is full of deceit, casting down his countenance, which means his facial expression, and change. His countenance means his facial expression, and he's looking all sad, but he'll change all that shit, change, casting down his countenance and making as if he heard not, where he is not known, he will do thee a mischief before thou be aware. And if for want of power he will hinder from sinning, yet when he finds opportunity, he will do evil. That's what he will do, man. For want of power, he'll stop sinning. He'll stop doing some bullshit. See, I'm a good guy. Look, I ain't doing shit. I ain't doing anything wrong. I'm a law-abiding citizen. For the want of power, they want you to trust in it. His lying words. His lying words. He wants you to trust in his lying words. Words. So he hinder from sinning. Yet when he finds opportunity, he will do evil. That's what he's doing. He's waiting for a perfect opportunity, man. He's lying in wait. Devil, he lies and wait for a perfect opportunity to do wicked, do evil, right? To undermine me, man. When he find opportunity also, he will not be satisfied with blood, man. So I get this perfect opportunity to kill, slaughter these people. I got a perfect opportunity. That's these devils, man. These people like so-called white man. That's them, man. It's like he read those quotes from that guy, Mad Dog Madison. You know, he's devil. Don't ever trust him. You know, he be polite, courteous, but always have a plan to kill you. You know, undermine you, kill you. When he got opportunity, he should not be satisfied with blood.
Uh, I just want to make this statement that I think whoever's on the comment board by the title here comes judge. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. I hope you're a sincere listener. But when you post precepts, you're supposed to post the entire precept, not just the book and chapter. You know, you need to post like if you posted John 16, you'll post John 3:16 and what John 16 actually says, right? You know, that's just how we do it here. You know, so, you know, a heads up more or less. But like I said, I hope you're sincere listener. Well, we'll see.
Um, I know John 3:16 doesn't really have anything to do with what we're talking about currently. You know, he put in all these precepts. So whoever's doing, he put all the precepts up like more or less try to have it relate to what's being said. You know, 'cause I don't even see where John 3:16 um is going to fit in any of the length of conversation that we had. I don't see where that um verse will fit into what we're talking about. You know, try to put a precept that's relating to what's being said. If if you can. Just try to learn. Just sit, learn. If if you don't have any, you don't know what the precept. Just sit and learn. Try to write down precepts and learn.
You could come in and give your greeting and just do what I just mentioned, sit, learn, man. You know. But yeah, man, we know not to trust this devil, man. Because we through the precepts the Lord tells us, but his track record speaks for itself also, man. That's why we're able through his spirit to put the pieces of the puzzle like together, man. We're able to see the mystery that the Lord had made clear. So that's what it was. That's what the Lord said. The kingdom of heaven, for those are a mystery, man. So we see these riches that the Lord had allowed us to decipher through the Holy Scripture. We see it now, man. Through the Holy Spirit, first and foremost through our teachers, man. And now we're in a only how you are able to see it is if the Holy Spirit is dealing with you, man. Someone can pretty much like say for instance, someone can go a teacher or a professor can have a chalkboard and put a formula on the chalkboard, but if you can't understand it, what I mean, you're not going to be able to decipher what that formula actually means or the outcome. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's what the Holy Scriptures is. And the Lord has to be dealing with you, man. Because you can get taught this word somewhat, or someone could attempt to teach you. I'm gonna correct myself. Someone can attempt to teach you the word, but you may not understand it because the Holy Spirit is not dealing with you, man. But we the Spirit, the power of Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, the water, Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, we understand what's going on, man. That's why we are not, consistent or not consistent, but concerned with the folly of what's going on out here in Babylon. We aware now, we aware fully. We see, but we are not concerned with it because we know the fashions of this world is going to pass away, man. But these people here, man, they want to continue on, and they think this place is a perpetual one. They want to continue on in their folly here. It's just like I brought out earlier, man. You know, they want to continue to go to these attractions, these events that found the great Esau Edom, not knowing that he has a bigger plan, and all those activities, to say the least, are nothing more than distractions. You know, because this devil has an ultimate plan. His ultimate plan, his ultimate goal is to get you see here, as I elders put it. You
And the Elon Musk device, that device that goes with Neuralink, that's Revelation 13, Revelation chapter 13, verses 6 through 18. That's what it's talking about. That's going your hand, with both hands and your forehand, man. That Neuralink device, you know. So that's basically his ultimate goal, to make everybody perpetual slave, you know, and to bring about this enterprise, which is NWO. It's on the back of the $1 bill. Know, that's on the back of the $1 bill, which is in Latin. And who spoke Latin? The people that spoke Latin and Greek was the Romans. So if you go, like, you try to get in this law system to study law, you got to learn Latin. One of the languages you got to study or learn is Latin, and that's a language that the Romans spoke. So it's not by coincidence that Latin is on the back of the $1 bill or back of these currencies. It's not by coincidence. It's just because the same people that spoke Latin, which were the Romans, they are the same people that's in power today, which are the Edomites.
as I elders put it, this is to revive Roman Empire, man. Rome 2.0, man. That beast that was wounded but healed, you know, and that's what it's from $1 bill on the pyramid. No misorders form. Right? That's basically the new world order. Right? That's that. So that's the system. Lowest order quorum. It says new order of the age. Right? The pluribus, the pluribus unum says out of many one. That's that one world government. Out of many governments, you're going to have one. Out of many countries and governments, you're going to have one. That's what they're trying to bring about, a one world government. You know, and do it correct. And do it correctly. Our plan is approved, meaning that enterprise. That's what that enterprise is. Our enterprise is approved. So they already agreed to go about this uh, new new order of the age, which is new world order. You know, so they agreed to go about it. And it's Latin, it's all spoken in Latin. So $1 bill. It's not, like I said, it's not by coincidence that the language of the $1 bill is Latin, because it's not by coincidence. Not Chinese, not no other language. It's the language that the Romans spoke. Spoke Greek and Latin. It's not by coincidence, because it's the same people that was in power. The same people that's in power. The Romans that was in power then. I got a precept in the book of Second Thessalonians 2, where it says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh, or that is worshipped, so that he, as Yahweh, sit up in the temple of Yahweh, showing himself that he is Yahweh. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now you know that withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh shall consume with his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, man. It's just like I was saying that Elon Musk thing is one of those lying wonders, man. He's gonna advertise, he's gonna promote this thing as some type of miraculous invention that is a must have, and a lot of you people want to fall for it, man. You know what I'm saying? What with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them, like let me continue on some like first like we did Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 10. I'm gonna jump to that again. Even him who coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might. And for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion, that they shall believe a lie, man. That's what this devil is, going to feed you a lie to make you believe. Take that MOTB, man. You know what I'm saying? He's going to present it to you as some type of, miraculous invention, device that you should, like it's a must have. Like it's going to be, with the word that, our elders and a lot of brothers use, man, it's going to be convenient. People like it. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got now. At first you had fast food. Now you got it where you can get fast food delivered to you, like DoorDash, you know what I'm saying, and things like that, man.
You even order your groceries online and pick it up. You don't even have to grocery shop before. You can grocery shop online and just drive to the store, and they'll have everything picked out for you, bagged up. You just go pick it up at a certain time. So yeah, it's all about convenience. That's how the devil's going to see these people who deceive it. But ultimately, who said it says the Most High shall send them strong delusions. So ultimately, it's the Lord sending you strong delusions that you want to believe a lie. I got a precept with that. It says Isaiah 66. I will also choose their delusion, right? And I will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before my eyes, and chose that in which I delight not. Hear the word of the Lord Yahweh. Ye that tremble at his word, your brethren that that hate you, that cast you out for my name's sake, say, let the Lord Yahweh be glorified, but he shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed. Right? Which the point was, the Lord is going to choose your delusion. The Lord is going to do it to these people because you refuse to believe the truth, basically. Right? Just like I said, when I speak, the Lord said, when I speak, he's speaking through his prophets, right? Through the Bible. mouthpiece, these prophets always been. They always, there was a prophet, a seer that the Lord spoke to. You know, so that's no different no different from today. You got particular men that he deemed prophets that speaking his words, you know, right? He says, I spake, they did not hear, because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, shows that which I delighted not. So that's what these people gonna do. The Lord is gonna cause your delusion, cause you to believe these these false these false what is it? These lying wonders, these signs and lying wonders of the devil, which is the devil, which is Satan, which is the so-called white man, which are the Edomites, gonna cause you to follow them. Like the scripture said, they wandered after the beast. He gonna cause you, the Lord is gonna cause these delusions to have you follow or wonder after the so-called white man and his way of life, his philosophy, which is the philosophy of this artificial intelligence, which is these microchips, with this transhumanism, merging man with machine. That's a part of it. That's a philosophy that the so-called white man, which the devil got out there, which is a part of the New World Order, the Great Reset. All this is a part of his New World Order, man. He's going to deceive a lot of these people out here in the efforts of convenience. It's a new day and age. Everything is changed now. And then what they got out there is what this government got out is called sustainable development, which I know Bill Clinton is one of the presidents that passed a bill on sustainable development, which is basically Agenda 21, Agenda 2030, man. Where they talking about they want clean environment, try to clean everything is gonna be clean environment. They're gonna do away with the carbon footprint, you know, pollution is going to be slim next to none. They're going to do away with pesticides, but all that is witchcraft, man. Because you're going to have you eating these GMOs, these lab-grown meats, these lab-grown fruits and vegetables that he's going to create. He's basically being your God, man. He's going to make it like everything is less pollution. There's no pollution. This futuristic cyborg world that he's trying to create. He's trying to create the world and man into his own image. So-called white man is trying that. He's trying to play God. He's trying to create the world in his own image from cyborg, uh, basically a cyborg, electrical, uh, everything gonna be automated, like using robots and shit. Like that's why these robots gonna take over these jobs. They got a restaurant over there on the West Coast somewhere. I don't know if it's California, but it's one of those countries one of those states on the West Coast. They got an all robot um, functioning jobs, all AI, all robot functioning jobs. Man, they got like one or two people that works there for some like minor shit. But everything who prepares the food and did it is all robots, man. So that's the new world order, the Great Reset. All that is a part of that automation. Robots doing the work. They try to bring about a universal income. So all that's being done right now. The 15-minute cities is another. They got a 15-minute city, I think, in Nevada. You know, so all this is part of the New World Order. They bringing about gradually. You see the EV or Tesla charging ports, which they say that even they trying to say that these EVs, electrical vehicles, are less pollution. They said that's a lie. He said because a lot of the pollution that comes from these vehicles is through the tire wear. They said these electrical vehicles are way heavier than regular vehicles, which wear out the tires faster. So they cause these microscopic um, tire particles that pollutes the air. So it said the major pollution of the vehicle is these tire particles. So they said these EVs are cause more pollution than regular cars, man. You know, because they weigh out the tires more because the cars are heavy. So that's why that's science. That's been proven by science. You know, so you know he's the devil, man. He's planting the seed. Like I brought that precept on out earlier. He prepared the seed. You know, so that's what all this is about, man. The new world order. You know, having robots do all the work, uh, putting everybody on a universal income. That's being practiced now in some of these states, man. Like they're giving people $1,000 extra a month to try this new program with no strings attached. They're giving you this free money because basically it's a part of the NWO, the Great Reset. Man. You know, you won't be working. You'll be on some type of universal income, living in these 15-minute cities where they gonna you're gonna be eating bugs, you're gonna be eating lab grown meat, you're gonna be eating a GMO food, you know, everything gonna be created in laboratories, your food, you know, all that. You're not gonna eat real food, you're gonna eat bugs, you know, you're gonna be having microchips in you, under surveillance cameras and monitoring 24/7. And these microchips that's in you, they gonna be monitoring your vital signs, you know, how your heart rate, are you eating too much of this? How's your sugar intake? Um, Suggesting that you can't, you don't need to eat this donut right now. You know, your glucose levels are high, something like that, man. All this shit, that's what the devil's gonna do, man. He's gonna monitor everything, and then also with your money, you got a certain amount of days to spend. Let's say 30 days. If you don't spend this, it's going to be just deducted out of your account. It's going to be eliminated out of your account, man. So basically, the devil wants total control, and plus, he's going to monitor everything that you buy. So everything that you buy, he's going to know what you buy and what you purchasing. You know, what they got in China, uh, social credit score, you know, your social credit score. And if you don't have, you can't socialize with people with different credit scores. If you socialize with a person with a credit score lower than yours, you can't do that. You know, so that's basically another class of people, man. You know, if people start talking against the government, like you're supposed to have freedom of speech, that's all going to be done away with. These alleged constitutional rights that you have in America is going to be done away with. When you speak against the government, they're gonna, probably can shut you off automatically from society. They can shut you down, cut off your account. You know, everything's digital. They can just cut you off from society if they think that they deem you a threat. Or you're speaking against the government, you're speaking against the policy. They're gonna know what you're thinking. You know, it's gonna be all monitored, man. These mind reading or mind altering technology, man. So this devil could even cause you through his technology to have these weird thoughts, you know, through these damn gadgets. He'll cause you because they got mind altering technology. That'll be these computer chips. And he can just cause somebody to appear like an enemy if he just don't like you for whatever reason. I just don't like this guy. I'm gonna cause him to think this way, and it's gonna pop up on the computer screen. You know, because that's what they said. They got these mind reading technologies that your employer can monitor your brain, what you're thinking. So if they monitor your thoughts, they can make you seem like you thought something that you really didn't thought. You didn't think of it. They just altered your thought, your thinking process.
Yeah, alter your perception.
Through this technology, alter your perception through this technology, and make it seem like you thought something that you didn't, but they really did it, man. Through these frequencies and shit out there, wireless connection. Like you got now, you got wireless connection connected to the internet wireless. You know, your phone is connected to the internet wireless. Just like the computer says, you'll be connected wirelessly to the internet, and they can cause you to think away and make it seem like you're a threat. So that's the devil, man. He's trying to play God. Oh, I just don't like this guy. I'm gonna just fuck with him. On the computer it says you was thinking this. Like, what are you talking about? You probably didn't even thought about it. You probably didn't even think about it. Well, the computer says you was thinking this, you was thinking that. We monitoring your brain activity. That's a part of their plan, man. Some people probably don't think it's true, man, but that's what the devil, the so-called white man, want. He wants total control, man. He's elite, you know. Basically coming from the elites, man. And these everyday Edomites, they really ain't got no say. Whoever speak against their policy, their NWO, white, black, what you consider yourself, white, black, is still a social construct that was created by the so-called white man, Chinese, brown, okay, what you think? You against this NWO, he's gonna deem you a threat,
We ain't got anything else. I'll just close it up. All right, we'll close it out there. Before we do, bring all praises, honor, and glory to
Our Bashem, our Shah, Bashem, Akadash,
Bishop Akim and Jordan Bill, Brother Baka, Wallace, and Lord willing, we'll be back to do another lesson. Also want to give double honors and a salute to the men I'm going to get two from the next time. Shalom.